Welcome to this first public meeting for the South Dakota State Highway 11 or Split Rock Boulevard Corridor Study. This presentation will discuss the middle segment of the study corridor. This middle segment of the project corridor begins at the intersection of Split Rock Boulevard with a south intersection of East Aspen Boulevard shown on the right side of the aerial photo. It continues south to the intersection with South Sioux Boulevard located on the left side of the aerial photo for a distance of 1.6 miles. Stop sign control is provided for the intersecting cross streets, while traffic on the highway does not stop. The speed limit for this segment is posted at 45 miles per hour. Through most of this section of the corridor, a two-lane rural section is provided, consisting of one 12-foot lane in each direction with 8-foot surface shoulders. Some sections include a curb on the outside of the shoulder. Separate left turn lanes are provided at several intersections along this segment of the corridor. These intersections include East Aspen Boulevard, both entrances to Huset's Speedway, and at South Sioux Boulevard. Traffic counts were conducted at key intersections in April 2021 for use in evaluating traffic operations. Traffic operations are measured by the levels of service on roadway segments and at intersections. Levels of service are described by a letter designation of A through F, with level of service A representing uninterrupted flow, and level of service F representing a breakdown of traffic flow with noticeable congestion and delay. The average daily traffic volume on this segment of Split Rock Boulevard ranges from a high of 7,800 vehicles per day north of East Aspen Boulevard to 6,300 vehicles per day to the south. This results in a level of service D during the morning peak period and level service C during the afternoon peak period for the northern section, indicating moderate congestion. Between East Aspen Boulevard and South Sioux Boulevard, level of service B or C is provided. The peak periods for traffic volumes along this section of Highway 11 were observed to be from 7:15 to 8:15 in the morning and 4:45 to 5:45 in the afternoon. For the East Aspen Boulevard approach, level of service F occurs during the morning peak period, indicating significant delay in congestion. During the school dismissal and late afternoon peak periods, level of service D is provided, indicating moderate to heavy congestion and delay. The traffic on South Sioux Boulevard turning onto the highway experiences level of service F in the morning peak period and level of service E in the late afternoon period, which indicates significant delay and long queues of traffic backups. The crash history for the last 5 years was collected and analyzed to identify what types of crashes occur on this segment of the highway. During the period from 2015 through 2019, a total of 29 crashes were recorded. A little over half of the crashes during this period were single vehicle crashes. Evaluation of the crash events shows that most of the crashes along this segment of the highway are related to wild animal collisions. 31% of the crashes were rear-end crashes, and 14% were angle crashes, which occur when vehicles cross, enter, or leave the highway. 90% of the crashes resulted in no injuries to the driver or passengers. Anticipated traffic volumes for the year 2050 were developed to evaluate traffic operations along the corridor if no improvements were made to the roadway configuration or traffic control. The average daily traffic volumes on Split Rock Boulevard are anticipated to grow to 9,600 vehicles per day north of East Aspen Boulevard, 11,900 vehicles per day south of East Aspen Boulevard, and 9,400 vehicles per day north of South Sioux Boulevard. With the volumes forecast, moderate to heavy congestion would be expected on this segment of Split Rock Boulevard by the year 2050. For the East Aspen Boulevard approach to the highway, level of service F is anticipated with the current lane configuration and stop sign control, indicating significant delay and congestion during all of the peak periods. For the South Sioux Boulevard approach, level of service F is anticipated for all of the peak periods if no improvements are made at the intersection and stop sign control is still provided. A user survey has been developed to provide information to the study team with regard to conditions or observations from people that drive the corridor on a regular basis. The link to access the survey is provided on the project website, which can be found at www.SD11corridorstudy.com. This user survey will be open to the public for the entire 30-day period of this virtual public meeting, which will continue through July 2nd. There are two parts to the survey. The first part allows you to identify issues or concerns on the corridor directly on a map. The second part is a short user survey to share your thoughts on improvements you would like to see on the corridor. We are interested to learn if there are any safety concerns, roadway conditions, or other travel problems that you have observed on this segment of Highway 11, also known as Split Rock Boulevard in Brandon. What improvements do you think are the most needed on the study corridor? Are there other transportation-related issues you would like to mention, including issues like pedestrian and bicycle facilities or access to businesses and homes along the study corridor? In addition to the user survey, you can leave comments and ask questions on the Get Involved page on the project website. You can provide project feedback through this page on the website or simply sign up for email updates. Thank you for viewing this presentation of the South Dakota 11 Corridor Study. To view the presentation video for a specific highway segment, please click on the appropriate link to navigate to the segment of interest.